This, then, is your little patient, Doctor?
Yes, Dr. Van Helsing. But asleep, Dr. Van Helsing. Quite a simple case, actually, Dr. Van Helsing.
To awaken the boy is no need.
No, certainly. He was found on Hampstead Heath this past September 29th. Quite a simple case, Dr. Van Helsing.
His color, it is good.
Nourishment, Dr. Van Helsing, nourishment. A simple case hardly justifies a journey all the way from Amsterdam by such a noted philosopher and scientist, Dr. Van Helsing.
I've read of this and the other children in your papers. When found, he was so white, so bloodless.
Quite so. A simple case, though.
Now, please to remove the bandage from the throat.
Yes, as you wish. There, you see? The two tiny wounds? A simple case, Dr. Van Helsing.
Please, what is it that is so simple?
Malnutrition and anemia, sir. The parents deny it. Nonsense, Dr. Van Helsing.
And this lady so beautiful of the newspaper stories?
Oh, tut, sir. The beautiful lady who lures away the little ones in the night? Ha! Journalistic tommy rot, sir.
The wounds for them, how do you account?
Scratches, Dr. Van Helsing, scratches. Your interest flatters me, sir. But I cannot account for the honor.
Dr. Vincent, there is so much for which we cannot account. In August, I have come to London to fight such an illness as this. It was of a fine young friend of mine, the dearly beloved fiancé, a most sweet lady. He, my young friend, is a doctor as well. You may know him, Dr. Seward.
Dr. John Seward? Ah, yes, a student of mental disorders. I believe he has a private asylum at Purfleet.
It's the same.
And what was the outcome of the case, sir?
With our knowledge, our science, we were babies, and she died.
A pity. The cause?
The cause, well, that I should wish to know.
Anemia, Dr. Van Helsing?
Her blood, it was as rich as her youth. She died somehow of losing her blood.
She weeps and weeps without end.
Lord love you, Dr. Seward. Oh, Minnie, don't feel nothing, I'm thinking.
No, Swales, you're wrong. She feels nothing but all the world's helpless, horrible sorrow. So many years have held her silent. When she began to weep, I had hope for her.
Yes, years a staring, now another 10 a sobbing.
When did she start?
August 13th it was, Dr. Seward.
How are you so sure?
It was the night old Renfield gave up his pets and turned so violent like.
How do you remember that?
It was the first night that your... Oh, poor Miss Lucy.
Oh, yes. How is Renfield tonight?
Still quiet with his pets, as he's been since the,
Since the what?
The funeral, sir.
What?
Dr. Seward, sir, haven't you...
What is it, Swales?
Old Renfield. He's been asking to see you, but I don't like to disturb you, with all your troubles.
By all means, I'll see him. Any of them. What else have I now?
If it were me, I'd be finding consolation by the pint. A pity you've nothing but loonies.
Open the door. I'll call you if I need you.
Yes, sir.
Well, Renfield, you wish to see me?
Yes, indeed, Doctor. I have the temerity to beg your indulgence, a very great favor, Doctor.
Should I be permitted to guess? Your little colony of sparrows has exhausted your supply of string to maintain their faithfulness to their master?
Ah, no, sir, no. You misapprehend the significance of my future projects.
Then how may I help you, Renfield?
A kitten, sir.
A kitten? That would be rather irregular, Renfield. I gave you sugar to catch your flies. What became of your friendly little flies?
Oh, they flew away.
Then somehow you collected a handsome family of spiders. Did they fly away?
Possibly.
Now, by some skill of your own, you've enticed this goodly collection of sparrows. Do you tire of them by chance?
A harsh accusation, Doctor, a harsh accusation.
Now you ask for a kitten, Renfield. Where is all this going to end?
A kitten? A nice little sleek, playful kitten that I can play with and teach and feed and feed and feed.
I'm afraid I'll have to think it over.
Begging your pardon, Dr. Seward, but the old gentleman from Amsterdam is asking for you.
Dr. Van Helsing?
That's him, sir.
Van Helsing in England? Why?
A kitten, sir. A kitten to play with and feed.
Oh, my so loyal young friend, how is it with you?
As well as can be expected.
Such a terrible thing one does not quickly forget.
What brings you to England?
This.
Westminster Gazette? Have you turned journalist?
No, my friend. Read. Read here.
The Hampstead Horror? Really, Van Helsing?
Read. Read it.
We have just received intelligence that another child was missed last night. It was discovered late in the morning under a furze bush at the Shooter's Hill side of Hampstead Heath. The child was terribly weak and quite emaciated. When partially restored, it told the now familiar story of being lured away by the beautiful lady. Doctors noted the same tiny wounds in the throat.
Well, what do you think of that?
It's like Lucy's.
And what do you make of it?
Make of it? Make of it? How should I make anything of it? If I could make anything of it, Lucy would be...
Do you mean to tell me, friend John, that you have no suspicion as to what poor Lucy died of?
Must we go on discussing what she died of? She died.
Oh, my poor friend.
I beg your pardon. She died of nervous prostration following on great loss or waste of blood.
And the blood, how lost or wasted?
Haven't we maddened ourselves enough trying to solve that fantastic riddle?
You're right. Night after night, a loss of blood, and the throat wounds. It could not have been lost thus, for where then was the blood? Nowhere.
No, nowhere. Can't we forget it?
You're clever, friend John, but you do not let your eyes see that which is outside your daily life. Can you tell me, for example, why in the pampas there are bats which come at night and open the veins of cattle and suck them dry?
Good God, do you mean to tell me that Lucy was bitten by such a bat?
No, friend John. What I know is this. Our knowledge, our science, left us like a baby before this terrible thing. So, for this past month, I have had to resort to mythology, to the dark, whispered memories of humankind. The only supply of this answer and points the way to a grim battle which you and I must fight.
I fail to understand you.
First, I must give you proof. Proof! Tonight you must come with me.
All right, but where?
To the tomb.
Tomb? Tomb? What tomb?
Lucy's.
Lucy's?
Dr. Seward, Renfield, he's turned violent again.
Van Helsing?
Friend John, I throw my reputation, my reason upon your mercy. Let me give you to proof.
Please, sir, he's broken out and he's in a dangerous mood.
What? Oh, yes, I'm coming.
Friend John, you know me.
Yes?
Ah, good.
Dr. Seward!
I'm coming!
This way, Dr. Seward, by the gate to Old Carfax.
I hear that. What's he started?
Took after two men coming out with a carrier's cart.
I don't understand this.
What manner of disorder is it, this poor soul?
I call him a zoophagus, an eater of life.
Eater of life?
Many flies to a spider, many spiders to a sparrow. He eats sparrows.
The attendants are having difficulty, sir.
I see the carter's men help from a great distance.
He banged at the carter's men something awful.
Thieves!
Hold his legs there.
Do you think I'm practicing the minuet?
Murderers!
That's it. Hold him.
Robbers!
Renfield!
They shan't rob me. They shan't murder me. I'll fight for my lord and master.
There's nothing to be done with him. Put the straitjacket on him.
Lord and master? Did you not say Renfield eats life?
It's beyond me, Professor. Only once before has he had a lord and master. Otherwise, only flies. You are the men the patient attacked?
Attacked, is it? Murder's the word. There'll be actions and damages over this, I can tell ye.
Now, surely, two strong carters like yourselves are in no great danger from a feeble, sick man.
Well, not rightly speaking, Doctor, but then them boxes as we were moving from Carfax full of earth is no lightweight. And if it wasn't for our strength being spent on them, we'd make short work of him.
Well, I'm sure it's thirsty work, and perhaps...
Oh, why, thank you kindly, sir. We do sympathize with you and that poor soul.
They've got him, Doctor.
Ah, my lord, my master, will you desert me? All over. No hope. No hope unless I do it myself.
Get him into his cell.
And now the sun sets. You will come with me as you promised?
Yes, yes. Why is Renfield suddenly so quiet? What's he staring at?
Nothing that I can see, sir, but they're bat flying away into the sun.
Van Helsing, we come into the graveyard like ghouls by night. I don't even know why.
John boy, all your life you have honored me. Now?
Well, there's her tomb. Then, my God, my Lucy.
Come.
You can't open the door.
The door will open. You see? Come.
Oh, no, I can't. I want to remember her as she was. No.
You are a doctor. You must know why she died. Even more so, you may be revenged.
Revenged?
Come.
How will you open the coffin?
The coffin will open.
Wait, don't.
You must see.
Do you want to put me in a straitjacket beside Renfield?
You must see.
My God, man, that's Lucy in there, don't you?
Is it? Is it?
Gone. She's gone. What have you done with her?
Trust me, please. I will show you. It is near dawn. We cannot have much longer now to wait.
It's only that I spend my life with the mad that has kept me from leaving you hours ago with your gravestones.
You will see.
That last night, when your only treatment was to fill her room with garlic flowers. Great heavens, garlic flowers? I knew you were going mad.
And her mother, poor soul, she came and she removed the garlic flowers. My first suspicion, my last attempt to save your Lucy. Her mother, she thinks the flowers by night not good.
You say dawn. I give you till dawn because I hope to save the mind that has meant so much to me. But when dawn...
Look!
A woman! In nightdress.
You see? She is carrying with her a sleeping child.
What's she doing to it?
This is the proof. Carefully observe. Her lips to the throat.
Lucy! It's Lucy! She's alive! No, I couldn't find her anywhere. She vanished.
You wait by the door. She must come. The child is all right. You saw?
Yes, but Lucy's alive. Alive!
Oh, Lucy, she is dead. Only lives the body.
Johnny.
Here she comes.
Johnny.
Lucy!
Only observe. Is it Lucy?
Yes, beautiful. Alive. Even more beautiful.
Notice the blood-red lips. The teeth have altered. Somehow they always protrude. The eye teeth, the eyes, red.
She was drinking that child's...
Johnny, my arms are hungry for you.
Oh, Lucy.
Come, and we can rest together.
Slowly, Lucy. Oh, this cross you do not like.
Van Helsing, her face.
This you cannot pass. Return to your tomb, the sun, it comes.
Her face.
See, she goes into her grave.
Twisted with rage, like an animal, like a fiend. What did you do?
Our friend John, there is much here that you and I, as men of science, never had believed. Tonight this, the crucifix, has been our salvation.
My God, there was blood on her mouth. Let's leave this place. We must depart at once.
Begging your pardon, Dr. Seward.
What is it, Swells?
There's a lady here to see you, sir. She says her name is...
Don't know her, never heard of her. I'm busy.
I'm sorry, sir, but the lady was most insistent.
I tell you, I can't see her. Tell her to go away. Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right, Van Helsing. You've proved everything. Now what?
To me, too, it is so difficult to believe what we have seen. There are the living dead.
Vampires.
So fails us our science. To go upon, we have only tradition.
Superstition.
There is among us a vampire who works this evil. He does not sting and die, the vampire. He becomes more strong. He is of cunning more than mortal, for his cunning is the growth of ages through which he does not die. He is a brute. And he may command the brute, the rat, the owl, the bat, the wolf. His love is the living, and his food is their blood. When his prey die, they too become the living dead, the vampire.
Yes, Lucy. And how does tradition tell us we can deal with this? Tell me, and I'll do it.
Good. I will tell you, and I will show you. The grave diggers, they have gone. We are unobserved. Close the door.
The tomb of the Westenra family, if they knew...
What's that? Give me the bag.
If these others who sleep here knew the purpose to which their tomb is to be put, if they knew that one of their loved ones...
We have yet to do that which must be done. Set up the lantern there on that other coffin so we may see to work.
To work? Yes.
And here, ready, the garlic flowers.
What was that?
A dog?
What are you laughing at, Van Helsing?
I was thinking of my friend in his Holland greenhouse who sent me these flowers. A strange medicine.
What for?
Well, when we are done, we lay them in the grave to make intolerable the grave to the vampire who must never, ever by day return to it.
So Lucy may never be at rest?
You forget then she will not be vampire. Open the coffin. Open the coffin. We must bring her to peace.
Yes. Oh, the strange, terrifying beauty. Is this really Lucy? Are those the lips I kissed?
It is, and it is not. Do not think you are still willing.
Yes. No one else has the right or the duty. I'm ready.
Then, in the bag, you will find what you need.
Yes.
The mallet, the pointed wooden stake.
You are very methodical.
Don't think, just do. Take them.
Yes, The stake, where?
The heart. The heart.
The heart?
Through the heart. Right through, and she will have peace. Now, take up the mallet.
The mallet, yes.
No, this is wrong. I should be the one.
No, she is mine. No one will do this to her but me. My God, how I loved her.
Remember, her career, it has just begun. And those children, they are not yet so much the worse. If she live on, undead by her power over them, they come to her. They become as her. But if she die, in truth, then all cease. The tiny wounds from the throat disappear. The children play, not knowing of this, and the soul of the poor lady whom we love shall be free.
Yes, yes.
And perhaps she will know it is his hand that freed her, the hand of him that loved her best. Now, let it be done. eternal rest give her, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon her.
Oh, dear God, I can't.
Do it, do it! Will you leave her in torment? The just shall be in everlasting remembrance. She shall not fear the evil herein. Absolve, O Lord, the souls of all the faithful departed from every bond of sin, and by the help of thy grace let her be found worthy to escape the sentence of vengeance and to enjoy the full beatitude of the light eternal.